Hello Capricorn, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still somewhat new, it's just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you have subscribed, all my viewers, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Without all of you, I wouldn't have a channel. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series, an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It is called Perception, the Two Yet One. Book one here. And I've read this book aloud live on Facebook and uploaded all of those videos here for you to enjoy for free. Just know that Perception Book 2 is published and available. All the links that you need from my books are in the description box below. Also, if you would like a personal reading, that is also in the description box below. All right, everyone, so welcome back. I'm still set up for summertime here. It's just really awesome. So what we're going to be doing is continuing the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson, illustrated by Julie Dillon. Beautiful deck. I'm just really loving it. At the end of the reading, I'll pull a card or however many the universe wants to give you from the Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck by Angela Hartfield. And we're going to be doing something a little differently. Last week I didn't plan on including this deck, but because of circumstances I did. And so this week we're going to do things a little differently with this deck here, the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck by Ann Shen. What I'm going to do is I got this awesome picture holder here, and it just said this is for the spirits that we ask. You know, last week Pele came out a couple of times in the form of the Queen of Wands, and when I saw this weekend, I knew that's what I had to get it for. Okay, so let's just go ahead and move the bottom of the deck over here so we can go ahead and get your goddess. So instead of me, choosing a goddess, we're going to let the goddesses choose for you, Capricorn. Let's see which one wants to speak. Which goddess would like to speak? Just one, please. Okay. I'm going to take the one on the top, and that is Ocean. Yay. Okay. I love Ocean. Her name sounds like ocean, but the way it's spelled, I say it OSHUN. Oh, okay. So this is about forgiveness. This is Ocean's message for you. Look at how happy she is. I just love her. Look at how her crown looks so much like this thing over here that I got. Yay. Okay. Ocean and forgiveness. Perfect. Okay. As a reader, I read minor arcana as messages about your free will. I read major arcana as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you wrote for your own life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain poignant lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. As you go lifetime after lifetime, raising your vibration and wisdom, it may be possible for you to become what is called enlightened, though the free will does make it possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime. So if you can manage to go up in vibration in each lifetime, you can become what is called enlightened, like Jesus and Buddha, and we know that those beings create a great deal of positive change on our planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your it's a lot like looking at fate or fortune, but that's not quite the case. There are times it's not quite the case because of the free will. Oh my God, I'm totally tripping over my opening spiel here. There are times that we write things into our divine blueprint. We cannot change them. It's because we wrote them that way. Those are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you totally have, Capricorn. Okay, so, phew, why was I tripping over that? I don't know. All right, so right here at the heart of everything, we've got the Two of Wands, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You have a decision to make. And it's between two very different things. This is the type of decision where you are, you know, one can keep you safe and grounded. Might be like the obvious choice to like people like your friends and family around you because it's safe, because you can count on it. And then you've got this other choice that pushes your comfort zone. And that just seems a little bit more incredible, or like, you'd be taking a chance for this to work out or something. But that is the choice that would be better for you. We really feel like we're living when we push outside of our comfort zone. Okay? So this seems like a very, what I'm feeling like, this is a huge choice in your life right now. Which direction are you going to go? Because they're both very different types of life. This could be like working for a big company and where you can stay for years until you retire, or this could be you going to be some sort of artist and taking a chance on whether or not you make it big or something. It's that kind of thing. I'm feeling like, this is the one that's a little bit more risky, and it's over here that's closer to this volcano. Nobody really knows when volcanoes are going to erupt, right? Nobody really knows when people are going to become stars, right? So this is a huge life-changing decision, and it depends on what you want out of life. All right. The next energy that we have is the energy that crosses this Two of Wands. And what we have here is the Page of Swords. Now, most of the time, the Page of Swords is about like some sort of supervisor, or somebody's been watching your social media, which could be true. There could be someone watching you. There could be someone reporting back to you, the boss, perhaps. This could be a supervisor, but this is not exactly what I'm feeling from this. I just feel like this is really a lot about what this particular deck says about this Page of Swords. There could be a young air sign in your life right now, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. But what this is about mostly is how thoughts and ideas what does this say exactly? Okay, so when they first appear, thoughts and ideas can seem harmless. They tickle our imagination, filling our heads with images and our bodies with emotions. Initially, they feel exciting and new. However, not all thoughts should be held on to, and not all ideas should be brought into the physical world. This is where the lesson of decrement comes in. The knowledge of what is life-affirming and what will bring us pain. Like the page, you are just starting in your lessons. The lines seem blurred, but given enough time and enough practice, you will learn to wield your own sword, and the sword of discernment. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling as the energy that's crossing this idea or decision. The wands represents inspiration. That is ideas. Mixed here with the sword, which is intellect. It's all about the mind. It's all about the thoughts. Okay? So I feel like you've got this idea. You haven't really decided to go for it yet. So that's because of this energy. You're probably wondering, Should it be brought into the physical world? Should I do this? Now this little page here, she doesn't know. She just found this sword. She doesn't know what it's for. She doesn't know that she could really hurt herself with it. And so I feel like you know that in an intuitive sense, that what either way you go, you know, let's just say that this is the safe one, and this is the idea that you're not certain about. See, there, the sword and the wand. And like this said here, you may be kind of a novice when it comes to this idea. So you haven't really made this decision yet. I just heard you feel like you're between a rock and a hard place, but you're not. The rock and a hard place, the rock. You know, but you're not actually between a rock and a hard place. You just you're just not sure if this is an idea that you should bring about. But, boom, this is what's at the root of everything, the Wheel of Fortune. Yep. Now, it does have this explanation in this book that I was reviewing it. Yeah, the story of this is, you see all those markings on that wheel? Those are the signs of the planets. And that is how this ship used to steer towards the planets. But now it's sunken. So all that doesn't really matter anymore. Right? So this is about impermanence. Basically, the description is talking about impermanence. Nothing stays the same forever, ever. Nothing. So there's something about that message. Now, first of all, this is your fate. You wrote this way. If you're trying to maybe talk yourself out of this, I don't know if you can do that. What I'm getting from this is, like, if you did choose this one that feels safer, it would eventually end. It wouldn't be right for you because this other one is your fate. You wrote it that way. And it's going to be like, no matter what you do, no matter how you try to talk yourself out of this wand, you're just going to end up right back here. We can't stop that volcano. We can't figure out when it's going to blow. Changes that just happen. This is another part of this card that I keep forgetting to say. This we write things into our divine blueprint, and no matter what we do, we can't change it no matter how much we try. But sometimes stuff also just happens out of the blue. That is also a Wheel of Fortune moment. So maybe you feel like you realize this idea was there maybe just out of the blue. You're just like, whoa, what? But just know, if you chicken out and take this side, what you thought was stable and would never change probably will anyway. Until you push yourself and have faith in yourself and your abilities to learn. That is what's your real destiny here. That's what you're here to learn. That's always a big spiritual lesson, to have faith in yourself, the reason people choose this is because they're scared. But this wheel here is telling you that's not what you're here for. You're not here to be scared. You're not here to have a mundane life. You're here to choose this idea. And if you're wondering whether or not it should be brought into the world, well, maybe that's because it's so new, and maybe it'll change a paradigm or change something, and you're not sure if the world is ready for it. Well, that's why you're here. The earth doesn't care if people are ready or not when the volcanoes erupt. It's time, and that's it. Now, so interesting how you guys all get the same cards. Virgo just got this card, and in the reverse, in the exact same position. This is your recent past, but it's now moving out of your life. And this is a great card to be moving out of your life. I'll show it to you upright. This is the Ten of Swords. Swords are more of this air energy. This is backstabbing. See, this poor merman has been killed. And this is his spirit. He's sad, but it's over. This is all about beginnings and endings, and how no matter, and even when it's in the reverse, this means no matter what you do, endings and beginnings always happen. Very much like fate. Very much like fate. So when he's in the reverse like this, it's really over. Okay? This backstabbing is over. See, it's sad, but it's done. And now it's time to move on. Okay? You know, backstabbing and stuff like that, that's what puts fear into us. That's what brings us to this inner child of ours that wants to stay safe. Yet it's the inner child always has that curiosity. What is that? If she didn't have bravery and curiosity, she would have never picked up this sword. Now she's going to learn about it. The more you learn, the less something that seems scary to you at the time, the more you learn about it, the less scary it seems. Now, speaking of scary, okay, for me as a reader, these two cards are future cards. These two cards will happen after this card, which at the top, which is the potential outcome. All right, so speaking of scary, this is the creepiest tarot card I've seen in a long time. Oh my God, look at that. Okay, now the Nine of Swords is traditionally nightmares and not being able to sleep, and I have never seen a Nine of Swords, or actually any other card, as scary as this. Heck no, I wouldn't be able to sleep. Oh my God, look at this. So this researcher, she's a researcher, okay? She can't sleep because she hears the screeching of this siren, and this is not the moon siren that sings healing during the full moon. This is just horrible. Yeah, this is creepy as hell. Okay, so yeah, you're going to be pretty darn scared. You're going to be pretty worried. Woo! Now this is not the Eight of Swords where your deer in the headlights can't do anything. This is just you overthinking. All right? This is you overthinking. So, like, say you take on this Page of Swords energy. This is another sword card here, right? Okay. She is about to learn about this scary thing. She's a researcher. Okay? What if all she has to do is actually go down there and try to talk to this siren? Maybe she would see that she's actually not evil. Maybe she would, if she actually researched this mermaid and learned, as that's exactly what she's there for. That's exactly what this page is here for too, learning. This sword could kill you. I bet you this mermaid could too. But if she does her job, what she's there for, to learn, which is what you're here for, if you do your job and learn about this choice that you need to make, you may just find out that it is not that scary. That's exactly what I was saying about this card. Okay, I mean, look at how scared she is, when maybe that's just the way this siren says, I know you're up there, let's talk. Maybe all she's saying is, I'm lonely and I need a friend. You know, oh, and this is definitely coming to an end here because you've got the 9 and you've got the 10. This is really, this sword energy is ending. This has already happened. So why are you still here? This is over. The thing to actually be scared of is done. I would say that if it was like this, but when it's in the reverse, it is really, really done. It is really, really over. Okay? So, you know, she's just not used to the way this being speaks or communicates. But that's what she's there for, right? To learn. You know, people have been scared of sharks, you know? And now we got people swimming next to giant great white sharks. When I was a kid, nobody did that. It was crazy watching people get into a cage to hang out with sharks. You know, we just, the more we go researching and learning, the more you learn, the more it takes away fear. Okay? Now here we've got the 7 of Pentacles up next. Now this is all about having a baby in this particular card. Now the 7 of Pentacles is usually about your energetic garden of life and staying diligent. It's, you know, it's a gardener is looking at his fruits and they're not ripe yet, but he's just looking at them. And what he really needs to be doing is, instead of just admiring it, weeding it, you know, watering and getting rid of the pests and stuff. But in this particular card, this is about, these people are preparing. They're preparing for a child. So I feel like you may be also doing this. Like, this could be the choice. You may be pregnant. You may have gotten someone pregnant. Okay? Or something similar. This is the, I'm not going to have it, or I'm not going to be a part of this child's life. This is, I am going to have it. I am going to be a part of this child's life. It could be this child will turn out to be an air sign. Wands, the Ace of Wands, can be a child, but this is the 2. This is your choice. Play it safe or don't. This is fate. It can be really scary. Somebody betrayed you, maybe lied to you, and now you're in this position. This is the next energy that we have here for you, and this is the Eight of Wands. This is your hope card. Now, this is a Sagittarius energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, mostly Sagittarius. When it's right side up, this is about fast movement, fast communication. Okay, a lot of texts or emails going back and forth, maybe phone calls, passionate, a lot of communication. You know, I read the reversed meaning for this card in this book, and that's not what this is about. What this is about for your hope is you're hoping to not get some sort of communication. You may be hoping to not argue, since this is fire. This could be a fiery conversation of an argument instead of, I mean, this is fast communication, and this is fire. And this also has the element of stuff going, like I said, this is fast communication, this is fast movement as well. It doesn't have to be communication as slow. You don't want to move this fast. You're hoping for the reversal of this. This is communication, fast communication, possibly an argument, fast movement. Maybe everything was moving too fast for you, so you're hoping for stuff to slow down and for no arguments. Okay? That's very clear to me. Okay. Somebody's having a baby here, okay? This is the Ten of Cups. This is your environment. You are surrounded by your soul family, or you are currently creating it. This is the happy ending card. Like I said, this is your soul family card. This is the card where you have found your counterpart and you start a family with them. There's abundance everywhere. This is a card of abundance. Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is emotion. This is intuition. This is overflowing abundance and happiness. Happy ending card. You're in this energy right now. It's kind of weird. I feel like maybe one or two of you are out there going, huh? I am. Well, you know, you could be spending time right now with your soul family for counsel. When people are upset, when something happens too fast for them, when something scary as hell pops up, they hang out with their closest friends, or they go to their family, they spend some time with their family, they visit them, that kind of stuff. You could be doing this right now. Or I think that you are definitely doing this right now. Here's your fear card. Being bound. Can't get away. This is a major arcana card. Spirit wants you to look at this. OSHUN wants you to look at this. Okay? You're afraid of being bound. But understand that the devil binds you with your own mind. This is devil energy. Right here. Overthinking. Fear. Often, you'll see a picture of the devil and there's two people standing there and they're chained to him, but they can very easily lift off their chains. So, OSHUN'S says, look at this. You're afraid of being trapped. But what part of this is trapped to you? Let me tell you something, guys. I'm just really feeling like somebody's pregnant here. They didn't expect it to happen. Now, when I was young, I became pregnant by accident. And I was upset. I did. I was very upset. I was terrified. But it was the best thing I ever did, having my son. It seems scary as hell. And yes, it's, yes, I was meditating the other night. Okay, this is why OSHUN wants me to bring this up. Now, oh no, I just lost it. The Wheel of Fortune card and the Devil and the Fear. Oh shit, what was I just talking about? Hang on, guys. Okay, I had to look through my personal notes. This is about, there is a sort of permanence. This came to me the other night. There actually is, this represents impermanence, just like temperance and justice, the scales of Libra. This focuses on that, but there is a kind of permanence. And it's when you have a child. Because that child is yours now and forever. Nothing will ever change that. Ever. There's a part of you that knows that. But it's not going to feel like this. It's not going to feel like this, Capricorn. It's going to feel like this. And there she is. OSHUN. I don't think that she actually is OSHUN here in this deck. Yeah. This deck, she's Yamaya. Yamaya. But OSHUN came out. And I feel, she said, my sister. And that's why I was so happy to see OSHUN, because there you go. But the message here is forgiveness. Okay? She's pregnant. She's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. Now, when we take good care of our energetic life garden, we get abundance. This is the mother energy. Love, beauty, abundance, kindness, gentleness. Having my son was one of the best things that I've ever done. Capricorn, this is you. This is your card. Don't fear this. You're not actually trapped. It's an illusion. This is your fate. This is how you wrote this. Look at the difference between this. What the heck? No way. Now look at the similarities. There's this devil energy is in your head. It's in your mind. Now, I remember now last week you got your own card. And I was saying to you, Capricorn, remember, like I said, I'm a Libra, and this is one of my cards as well, but the main card for Libra is justice. It's the scales of balance. And when I'm out of balance, I can't stand it, but I know how to rebalance myself because that's who I am. I'm a Libra. When you are immersed in toxic fear, when you are experiencing toxic backstabbing, like maybe somebody lied to you, right? You recognize toxicity and you know how to get out of it because this is your card. I'm not saying you guys are toxic. You recognize it. You see it. And it is your particular skill to know how to get out of it. You're made for taking toxicity and just taking it off of you. Just open that cage. Just lift the chains off your neck. You're made for getting rid of this toxicity in your life. Now look at this. Look at these. This is the truth of your situation. Now, I know it's hard right now because of this underlying energy, the High Priestess energy, where, you know, you've been backstabbed, okay? Tricks and sleight of hand and deception won't work here. Honor the goddess with honesty and integrity, or beware the gift she will bestow upon you. Everything has a cost, especially a deep, dark, hidden lie. Okay, so this is the High Priestess in the reverse. This is the underlying energy. This is Calypso. And that's the goddess they're talking about here. Okay? Now, there was some sort of what she does is right here. She is she's working her magic. She's bringing stuff in. Okay? She's the one where you go to, you're like, I want this, and she's like, well, okay, well, what are you going to give me? She's making magic here. She's not so much the intuition High Priestess that we see. She is intuitive, don't get me wrong, but right here, she's the sea witch. She's helping someone. So when you're asking this goddess Calypso what you want, you know, you got to be prepared for what you get, and you got to be prepared for the cost. So this trick, sleight of hand, or deception, or lie, or whatever happened here that stabbed you in the back here is all fate. Especially if you're pregnant. Queen of Pentacles, a nurturer, a mother. That's you, Capricorn. This is you. This is your card. That is underlying this mother energy, this nurturer energy. Someone who takes care of others. Someone who is kind and generous and grounded. That's what's underneath this whole thing. All right, let's get your Whispers of the Ocean Oracle cards here and close out your reading. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share, and please check out my books. All right, Capricorn, you got this. You got this Empress energy coming up. That's abundance, that's beauty, happiness, everything. Sacred feminine. And the big message here is forgiveness. Yes, you may have been lied to or deceived or messed up here by this high priestess in the reverse energy, but it's all to get you here. It's all to bring you the Empress, okay? And look at how happy Oshun is over here. You know, she looks very light and joyful because she understands that forgiveness and unconditional love is, you know, look at, that's the joy that it brings to you. She feels very light. She's kind of like dancing here almost, you know. So, all right, let's see what the Whispers of the Ocean has to say. Okay, Oshun. There's a musical group called Oshun, and there's a song that I really love from them. I was just listening to it yesterday. It's called Blessings on Blessings. Go ahead and look it up. It is very empowering. So check out that video. This is how you spell her name, OSHUN. Okay, that's exactly how they spell that musical group as well. But this is, you know, obviously this is the key to all of this. Forgive for this, because you may think that this is a scary situation, but this is what it's bringing you. This beautiful abundance, this beautiful energy of mother. Okay? Now, single-mindedness. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you. Okay? Wow, that was very simple. And connect to source. Go within to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. Yep. All right, so let me just show you these. These are your future cards, and this is your outcome. All right. I mean, come on. One of these kids is doing their own thing. Which one doesn't belong there? Oh, it's that one. Happy pregnant. Beautiful pregnant. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. All right. So don't worry about this, Capricorn. You got this. You have got this. You know that this fear is all in your mind. Okay? It's all in your mind. You're doing it to yourself. You're like, what if, what if, what if? She's like, what if, what if, what? No. That's you. And this is you. You got this. You got this, Capricorn. You won't regret it. That's what I have for you at this time. Oh, holy moly. Let's see how much control you have, right? I mean, okay, well, you don't have any. Right, okay. You've got three. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Devil here. And so, yeah, the rest of this stuff, you know what? It's the only thing that's in your control is your mind and how you see this. This is the one thing that you have control over. But as far as this situation, you wrote it this way so that you can become your true self. Okay? This nurturing mother. All right, there you go. That's what I have for you at this time, Capricorn. See you next time.